It can be done in 12 weeks. You can add an inch to your arm in 12 weeks if you just follow that blueprint. So if you want bigger arms, you have to be in a calorie surplus, okay? We're not going to go into exercises yet because this is probably the staple that you need to get right, okay? You need to be in a calorie surplus. You need to be eating more calories than your body needs, okay? And this is what most people are missing out of their formula. You know, they're doing all of these exercises, but they're missing out on this one fundamental principle, which is being in a calorie surplus. You want bigger arms, but you're not providing the fuel to support that. Remember, if you're in a surplus, what's your weight going to do? It's going to increase, okay? Your weight is going to increase. You want to be gaining weight. I like to promote anywhere between 1 to 2 pounds every week is a good place. You know, it's just hop on the scales. Are you gaining weight? Good. We're gaining weight. Okay, that's perfect. Once you've got that out of the way, then we can look at exercise selection, okay? Doing the right exercises to make these gains. So if you are focusing on tricep kickbacks and rope push downs, then growth is going to be really minimal. You can grow to a certain extent due to metabolic stress, you know, forcing blood into that area with those exercises, but there's no mechanical tension. And mechanical tension is pretty much the main driver of hypertrophy, okay? With these exercises, you can't load the muscle, okay? You can't load the muscle with a lot of weight. You know, on a tricep kickback, there's essentially zero eccentric loading. You know, there's nothing. Even on a push down, you know, you can barely feel anything on the eccentric. So when I talk about eccentric, I'm talking about when you come up. Okay, so you go down and you come up. You only really feel it on the concentric when you're coming down and you're squeezing. When you're coming up, there's not really any, you know, mechanical loading. So if you're only going to be doing those exercises, then I feel like you're hindering yourself from muscle growth, to be honest. So what do we do? So you want to be doing exercises that promote big mechanical loading, okay? And I'm talking about dips.
Again, one more. In. Out, come on. What do you got? Come on, all the way. Come on, lock it. Ah!
I'm talking about close grip bench press. You know, with these two exercises, we can go really heavy, okay? We can control the eccentric part of the movement and really load the tricep. And look, just a quick tip when you're doing your close grip bench, look how I'm doing it, okay? You'll see a lot of people, maybe you're doing it, I don't know, but you'll have your hands inside. When I say narrow, you don't have to bring your hands in there and then press like that, because once we bring our hands inside like this and then we essentially load down here, it's not ideal, okay? So when I talk about narrow, all you got to do is just take an inside shoulder width grip like that, come down, making sure your elbows are tucked in, okay? Taking the chest out of the movement, you're driving down, you're essentially loading down and then drive up, squeeze, boom. Like, here is not a good place to be pressing at all. You're gonna seriously snap some shit, bro. If you come all the way down here like this, just holding it here, you're gonna snap all of this. Like, I used to do this back in the day as well. I'm surprised I didn't hurt myself. I guess I got lucky, but you really do not want to be holding the bar here or you're gonna fuck yourself up, bro. So just a narrow grip. Same with the dips, okay? You're taking your time, you're loading that eccentric phase, and you're driving back up, okay? Squeezing it. Take your time with it as well. There's no need to rush, okay? We want to be using our triceps, and you don't want to go any lower than parallel, or you're gonna snap up the shoulders. I used to go deep as well with it, but you know, just take your time, okay? Take your time. Listen, if you get very strong on your dip and your close grip, mum's life, fam, they'll grow. Like, there's no other way around it. They will grow, especially if you put on 20 kilos onto your dip, 20 kilos onto your close grip in a period of 12 weeks. Guaranteed you'll add an inch to your arm. There's no other way around it. Here's the blueprint. This is what you're gonna do. Make these your goals, okay? So you want bigger arms, 12 weeks, okay? 12-week cycle. Beginning of the cycle, you're gonna measure your arms. The beginning of the cycle, you're gonna measure your arms. You're gonna put on 12 pounds of body weight in this 12-week cycle, 3 months, okay? You're gonna put on 12 pounds of body weight. You're gonna add a minimum of 20 kilos to your close grip bench, your close grip Smith bench, and your tricep dip, okay? You're gonna put on 20 kilos minimum throughout the cycle. 12-week cycle ends, you measure your arms. You would have gained an inch. You would have gained an inch, and that's the blueprint. It's as simple as that. It's not hard. It's not hard at all. you would have gained it in. You just gotta stay true to this blueprint. Just stick to it, okay? 12-week cycle. Measure the beginning, measure the end. Add 20 kilos between those two lifts. You would have gained an inch on your arms, okay? If you haven't, then just keep on rinsing and repeating. Just keep on rinsing and repeating this process until you do, because this is probably the most guaranteed way you can do it. Unless you want to inject Syntho in your arms, then, you know, each to their own. Do what you gotta do. But here's the thing, you know, it does come down to that simple concept of progressive eating and progressive training, okay? Everything has to be going up, numbers, everything, compounding over time, okay? That's what we want to be doing. Progress your food, progress your body weight, progress your sessions, and you will add inches to your arms. Another thing you want to do as well, make sure you're rotating your exercises, okay? So let's say on your push session 1, you are doing a, let's say, Smith machine close grip press. On your second push session, you are going to be doing a machine tricep dip, and your third one you're going to be doing a normal tricep dip where you have the belt and you attach the plates to it, okay? So make sure you're just rotating between your main compound tricep exercises every session, okay? Because if you keep on doing the same compound movement from session to session, it's going to be a lot harder to progress, okay? You're going to get burned out. So make sure you are rotating your exercises. Now, you may have noticed that the majority of this video I've already talked about triceps. Triceps take up 2/3 of your arm. You know, if you want big arms, then you need to get the triceps huge, okay? That's one thing I fucked up in the beginning. All I did was focus on bicep curls, so I've just been trying to, you know, I think right now they're around 50-50. I think the triceps are slowly, you know, taking over, which is good. If you want big arms, you gotta go hard on the triceps. You gotta go hard on the triceps. If you have really good like bicep genetics, then your biceps will grow from rowing, from, you know, heavy chin-ups, you know, pull downs, stuff of this nature. But you still want to be doing your curls, and when it comes to your curls, you want to keep them strict. If anything, I just like that approach. You want to keep them strict. You don't really want to be cheating. If anything, what I found out is the best exercise for your biceps, the best exercise you can do is a single arm preacher curl. With a single arm preacher curl, you can load the bicep throughout its entire range, okay? It's just get strong at that movement, okay? Again, make sure you're in a surplus, make sure you're getting more reps over time, make sure you're increasing the weight over time, and yeah, man, just get super strong at the exercise. Of course, you want to throw in your easy bar curls, you know, your cable curls and everything like that. Again, just keep really strict. You know, it's as simple as that, really. So just to wrap it up, to get big arms, in terms of triceps, what you want to be doing is rotating between your close grip, your dips, progressively increasing the weights and the reps over time, making sure you're in a surplus, doing strict curls. And yeah, man, that's pretty much my take. That is pretty much my take on growing big arms, okay? It can be done in 12 weeks. You can add an inch to your arm in 12 weeks if you just follow that blueprint that I mentioned in this video. Guys, if you did like this video, then please leave a like and comment down below any other type of videos that you want to see. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.